Forget what you've been told about Africa. This isn't chaos. It's not poverty porn or safari cliches. This is Nairobi at dusk. The sun melts behind the skyline, and the air fills with the smell of roasted corn and grilled goat. Laughter spills from tiny bars lit by bare bulbs. A man in a sharp suit walks past a sleeping goat. Reggae blares from Amada 2, Kenya's wild minibus taxis, as it weaves past a Range Rover and a barefoot kid herding sheep. It's raw, it's alive. And it's nothing like what you imagined. This is Kenya. Not just land of wildlife, but land of warmth, rhythm, and connection. Here, you can rent a decent apartment for $150. Eat like a king for $3 and still have change left over from your $470 monthly budget. But it's not just the cost that draws men here. It's the people, especially the women. Their warmth is disarming. Their energy is real. Eye contact here doesn't shy away. A smile from a stranger could mean a whole conversation or something more. You'll hear Swahili, English, tribal dialects, sometimes in the same sentence. You'll feel welcome, not tolerated, not exoticized, just seen. So why do so many foreigners come to Kenya and never leave? Well, let's take a closer look. 1. Kenya on the map. Modern, mixed, and rising. Kenya sits on Africa's east coast, right along the Indian Ocean. Its landscape flips between beaches, savannas, snow-capped mountains, and sprawling cities. But beyond the scenery, Kenya is a country rising fast and full of contradictions. Let's start with Nairobi, a tech powerhouse nicknamed Silicon Savannah. Skyscrapers shimmer above traffic jams. Mobile banking here, more advanced than in the US. With apps like M-Pesa letting even roadside vendors accept digital payment. But outside Nairobi, you might see Maasai tribesmen in red robes walking. Alongside camels, you might drive an hour and go from polished malls to tin-roofed villages where chickens cross the road because, well, they just do. Politically, it's surprisingly stable for the region. Kenya's a democracy. There are tensions during elections, sure, but it holds them. The press is lively. English is spoken fluently thanks to British colonization, and capitalism alive and kicking. But the best part? As a foreign man, you're treated with curiosity, not suspicion. Kenyans don't resent outsiders, they engage them. This is a place where tradition and tech exist side by side, where the rhythm of Africa beats beneath a 4G signal, where you feel like the world is shifting and you're right in the middle of it. 2. Culture, history, and religion. Proud, spiritual, and emotional. Kenya isn't one culture, it's over 40 tribes, each with its own language, customs, and story. But one thread runs through them all: pride. Start with the history. Kenya was colonized by the British until 1963. But before that, they resisted fiercely. The Mau Mau uprising is legendary here. You'll still see murals of freedom fighters with machetes and fierce eyes. Independence isn't a dry textbook chapter. It's alive in conversation, in song, in the national psyche. Swahili connects everyone. It's the heartbeat of street talk. But English is spoken widely, making it easy to connect. Religion, it's big, but expressive. Kenya is mostly Christian, with a strong Muslim presence along the coast. But this isn't a cold, formal religiosity. Here, people sing their prayers, churches feel like concerts. And God is part of everyday language. Mungu akubariki, God bless you, is heard constantly. But what really hits you is the emotion. People laugh loudly, cry openly, they hug, they scold, they celebrate in public. Life isn't hidden behind doors. And time, well, African time is real. If something starts at 2 p.m., expect it around 3:15. Maybe it's frustrating at first, but eventually, you realize life isn't rushed. It unfolds. Kenya teaches you to feel, to wait, to breathe. 3. The women of Kenya, natural beauty and genuine interest in foreigners. Let's talk about what many men really want to know. Kenyan women are striking not just in looks, but in presence. You'll notice it the moment you land, at the airport, on the street, in a cafe in Nairobi. Tall Maasai women with regal posture, Luhya girls with soft curves and wide, confident grins. Their skin glows deep bronze under the sun, and they move with elegance, whether in heels or barefoot. You'll see headscarves next to braids, Ankara prints next to denim jackets. Natural hair, bright lipstick, piercing eyes. But beauty here isn't just visual, it's social. Women in Kenya know how to carry a conversation. They're confident, funny, warm, and yes, many are genuinely interested in foreigners. Why? Because you bring something new. Not just money, although that matters in a country where most live on under $200 a month, but a different kind of energy. Western men often treat women with more gentleness. They listen, they share emotions, that's rare and it's appreciated, and romance, it's not a game here. Many Kenyan women want commitment, real relationships. Age gaps are common and not judged. Interracial couples are everywhere in cities like Mombasa and Nairobi. You might be 45 and date a 28-year-old woman, and her friends will cheer you on. But be warned, passion here runs deep. Jealousy, family expectations, even tribal politics can complicate things. This isn't a casual hookup culture. If she falls for you, it's all in. So don't come here to play, come ready to connect with women who are beautiful, grounded, and not afraid to love hard. For daily life, rhythm, warmth, and controlled chaos, Kenya doesn't wake up quietly. A rooster crows, then another. Somewhere nearby, the mosque's call to prayer echoes over tin roofs. By 7 a.m., the streets buzz with movement. Children in neat uniforms march to school. Women with woven baskets stride past fruit stalls. Smoke from charcoal stoves curls into the morning sky. Life here feels spontaneous and alive. You might hop on a boda motorbike taxis that dart like insects through traffic, or squeeze into a matatu, windows painted with Bob Marley or Jesus, music pounding through the walls. There's rhythm everywhere, in the way people walk, talk, even argue. Time runs slower. You won't just say hi. You'll stop, you'll greet, you'll ask how someone's family is, even if you've just met. Yes, there are frustrations. Power cuts are normal. Some days, your shower is a bucket and a prayer. But people adapt, they joke, they keep going. And even in the poorest parts of town, there's pride. You'll see men polishing shoes on the street. Women in perfect braids and clean dresses. As a foreigner, you're noticed but rarely rejected. Strangers greet you, kids wave, women smile. You're not invisible here, you're present, engaged. Sometimes even admired. It's raw, sometimes chaotic. But it's warm and it's real. 5. Cost of living. Shockingly affordable for foreigners if you come from the U.S., Europe, or Canada. Kenya will make your bank account breathe again. Let's break it down. In Nairobi, a one-bedroom apartment in a safe middle-class neighborhood, like Kilimani or Kileleshwa, around $250 a month. Add $20 for electricity, $15 for fast internet, $5 for water, and you're still under $300. Smaller cities, you can find places for $100, $150. With palm trees outside and a view of the hills. Food? A hearty plate of ugali cornmeal, sukuma wiki greens, grilled beef, and fresh juice, just $2 or $3. Or try street food, a hot samosa for 30 cents, sugarcane juice for $1, or roasted corn for pennies. Transportation, matatas cost 30 to 50 cents per ride. Boda's $1 or $2, Uber is cheap and everywhere. Even flights to the coast are affordable, $40, $70 one way. A foreigner can live comfortably, date generously, and explore freely for $470, $550 month, and the locals, they see you as upper class. Even if back home, you're just scraping by. But that privilege, it's a double-edged sword. You'll be expected to pay for dates, to help out occasionally. And yes, some people might try to take advantage, but many just see you as someone blessed with means to share. As one expat put it, I took a girl out, bought the drinks, danced all night, and paid the boda home for less than $10. Here, money stretches, life feels lighter. And every dollar buys not just goods, but moments, memories, connection. 6. Nightlife, vibe and fun after dark. At night, Kenya comes alive in the most unexpected ways. Nairobi turns electric, especially in areas like Westlands and Kilimani. Picture rooftop bars glowing under the skyline, live Afrofusion bands belting out melodies, and local DJs spinning dancehall and amapiano beats. Foreigners are warmly welcomed, often treated like VIPs. Local women show up with presents, heels, jewelry, glowing skin, and they don't shy away from eye contact. Social interactions feel raw and real. Flirting is honest, not hidden. A foreign man who knows how to dance, or at least tries, will get attention in cities like Mombasa or Kisumu. The nightlife is more coastal, reggae by the beach, grilled fish, men in sandals playing dominoes. It's not about status here, it's about vibe. Drinks are cheap, $1 beers, $2 cocktails, maybe some sweet sugarcane rum if you're brave. Nights are long but intimate. A date might mean nyama choma roast meat, drinks, a long walk, and real connection. Just don't forget safety, stay in groups, avoid back alleys, and trust your instincts. The night in Kenya isn't just about escape, it's about rhythm, presence, and people. 7. Safety, laws and social boundaries. Kenya is safe for those who respect it. Yes, petty crime exists, phone snatching in busy markets, pickpocketing in matatas, and the occasional scam targeting clueless tourists, but it's rarely violent. Stay alert, don't flash cash, and leave expensive watches at home. In Nairobi, avoid walking alone after dark in the CBD. But in most places, including middle-class neighborhoods, people will look out for you if you're respectful. Police can be unpredictable, some are helpful, others corrupt. Always stay calm if stopped. Stick to the basics, carry ID, don't argue, don't record police. LGBTQ travelers should know, same-sex relations are technically illegal, and affection, in public, gay or straight, is often frowned upon, especially in rural areas. But in Nairobi's youthful neighborhoods, things are shifting. Dress casually but modestly, greet people, ask before taking photos. And in relationships, be real, Kenyan women don't tolerate emotional games. This isn't a hookup culture. It's intense, expressive, and sometimes demanding. Respect earns loyalty, arrogance earns isolation. Remember this, in Kenya, manners matter more than money. Smile, stay humble, and you'll rarely feel unsafe. 8. The fire and warmth of Kenya close with the heart of it all. Kenya is not just a place, it's a feeling. There's something wild, warm, and emotionally magnetic here. You come for low cost of living, but what you stay for is the energy. The way a stranger says karibu sana and means it. The way people remember your name after one meeting. You'll notice it walking through a chaotic market where kids wave at you from stalls, or sitting in a dusty cafe as an old man tells you a joke in perfect English. And in the eyes of a woman who grabs your hand mid-conversation, there's a kind of honesty that surprises you. Kenya isn't polished, it's raw, traffic is crazy. Schedules don't matter, Wi-Fi breaks, but somehow life flows, and if you let it, it changes you. Here, love is loud, friendship is fast. You don't blend in, but you're rarely alone. And with a visual, sunset over the Rift Valley, Maasai boys herding cattle, a foreigner sipping sweet chai while children sing in the distance. Let the viewer feel it. This isn't just a cheap life. It's a soulful one, and for those who come open-hearted, Kenya doesn't just welcome you. It keeps a part of you fade to black. Silence, then this isn't a vacation. It's a connection.